are live, and we are in a Champions League final. We are in a Europa League final. Let's go! Forza Inter. Inter Milan beat Getafe, Bayern Leverkusen, and Shaktar Donetsk, and we are in a Europa League final versus Sevilla this Friday. But today is going to be a match review. We beat Shaktar Donetsk 5-0 with an electrifying or a pretty dominant performance from Inter, seeing Martinez come back in form, Daniele D'Ambrosio bagging one, Martinez bagging one again, and Lukaku doubling it up at the end. And wow, what a game this was. So Lautaro Martinez, Romelu Lukaku, and Nicolai Barella looked electrifying this match. The first goal came from across from the right side from Nicolai Barella, and none other to head it in was Lautaro Martinez, who got a flick onto it. In this match, he I don't know. I guess Martinez watched Barcelona's performance against Bayern Munich and went ahead and left the chat and went ahead and rejoined the Inter chat and said, guys, looks like this is where I'm going to be. This is where my future is. So, because he was on fire. Basically, I guess, emulating Sanchez's form from previous few weeks ago with his form in the Serie A. Because he looked like back to first half of the season, hungry like a wolf, hungry like a dog out to prove himself. And yeah, that was really good. And Barella just literally basically being the Italian N'Golo Kante, running up and down the field, creating chances, getting into tackles, getting on the end of passes, trying to make something happen. And Lukaku, as you all know, Lukaku's just doing his thing, and he's out here setting records. 10 games with a goal each in the Europa League stage, so that's really good. Some takeaways. Defensively, we look really good. I did notice at one point after we scored our first goal, and around before halftime, a little bit before halftime, I noticed we were playing a pretty low block. There was a lot of fans on Inter Twitter, Twitter would say is we're playing terrorist-style anti-football, Antonio Conte grind-out football, because we were playing a low block with a back four. Not with a back four, but a low block with basically players dropping deep. Essentially, Shakhtar is either going to have to hit it out long or hit it wide, because that's mainly what they were trying to do. Most of the chances that Shakhtar did make were either trying to whip across in, whipping it out wide to try and whip in, or just try and shoot outside the box. Barring the few chances they did get, and one really good chance, which one of the Shakhtar Donetsk players tried heading it, and it bounced right off of Handanovic was right there to block it and bounce it off and pass it off to De Vrij. And besides Bastoni's little miss error where he tried to kick clearing it and Roberto Gagliardini just being there, this is a pretty good performance. I didn't see 5-0 being the scoreline. I thought it was honestly going to be a very tight and cagey match. Maybe at least 3-1, or I had 2-1, just like narrow victories, similar to Bayern Leverkusen. But yeah, 5-0. And wow, yeah, this is a very interesting match and an exciting match. The Shakhtar's goalkeeper was having a nightmare, which, I mean, he did have a good few chances where some of the goals he could have done a lot better on, but some of them, it's not his night. Like I said, we were in our final. As for us, a lot of crosses into the box, which ended up being effective as the first goal was a cross. Set pieces, we were doing really good on set pieces, as Daniele D'Ambrosio scored the second goal from a corner kick in the second half. Defensively, we looked good and sounded. Didn't get carved up, or didn't get carved open without any problems or anything. And yeah, basically, man of the match honestly has to be Martinez coming back into form, because this was unexpected. We all knew he was there. It's just some games are more or less towards the back end of the season and since the restart after COVID, he had been very hit or miss and just didn't look like the Martinez of the first half of the season, who was going up, scoring early against Barca, literally scoring here, there, loves an early goal, just out here doing stuff. In the second half, he just looked like more or less tired, depleted, and as if something had been going wrong with him. But to see him come alive in this game was really refreshing, especially since we're going to need this type of form because we're going to be playing against Sevilla. Now, I did a little bit of research because I did see on Twitter, but also wanted to just double check. But yeah, Sevilla have won the Europa League 5 times in less than 2 decades, starting back since 06-07 when they first won it. And they happened to beat Manchester United, which a lot of fans were hoping for, and I was hoping as well, for an Inter versus Manchester United Europa League final. That way, Romelu Lukaku could score 1, Sanchez could score 1, and then Ashley Young could assist 1. But yeah, that's not the case. Well, we take on Sevilla this Friday in Europa League final. If we win this, 9 years trophy drop. The last time we won one was the treble under Jose Mourinho. I'm just buzzing. And Lukaku out here setting records. I think 30 goals now in all competitions in his first season, which is fantastic. I didn't think he'd put up record numbers like this, especially with 10 goals in 10 games for the Europa League, which is even better for, I think, European competitions. Not sure, I'll have to double check that. Oh, yeah. Nikolai Barella, where would we be without him? Oh, man. This is really good. Chances were taken effectively. We're in a final. Taking on Sevilla, 3-peat. And they did have a 3-peat year where the last time they won the Europa League was when they beat Liverpool. I'm hoping for this match we kind of go the same way that we did against Shaktar. Sevilla can be very dangerous, especially when they're very good at ground passing. Have players that can literally pass off and just carve something at nothing. Evan Banega, a midfielder, former Inter player, as well as left back Reguilon, who I think might be making a big move this season. Those are probably the 2 people of Sevilla that worry me the most, because those 2 can really cause something, as well as their goalkeeper Bono, which on his day can turn into Ollie Kahn, prime Manuel Neuer in their time. So, but for this, at the moment, let's enjoy it. Match is this Friday. If you're seeing this video, it's probably Tuesday, or Tuesday when this video is uploaded. Man, I don't know. This is crazy. Is the Antonio Conte revolution starting? Hopefully, and hopefully we can win this. Man, I don't know what else to say. Forza Inter, let's go. We got one hand on the trophy. Sevilla has the other hand. It's just a matter of who's gonna, at the end of 90 minutes on Friday, who's gonna have their other hand on the trophy, lifting it up. Because right now we both have our hands on the trophy, eyeing each other. Let's go for this. Let's go. Forza Inter. If you're watching this, leave your comments below. Also, your match predictions or your score predictions for the Sevilla final as well. If I had to guess right now, I would say honestly 2-1. Just again, another scrapey close goal. I can see Sevilla probably causing damage, but I'm going to go 2-1 Inter. Yeah. Wow, I'm lost for words pretty much. I don't know what else to say. But yeah, this is Buzz, and this is a match review for 5-0 versus Shaktar Donetsk. And hopefully we can keep up the form. If we play this, we end up playing in the UEFA Super Cup. So, yeah. As well as already signing Hakimi. We're going to bring on some more players. So we're going to be living sky high. And yeah. That's my video. Forza Inter. This has been Buzz. Leave your comments down below. Like, comment, and subscribe. I'm out.